Hey guys, THUNDERSTUD here, and today we are doing more evil heroes. I'm really trying to make evil heroes work. We're using a new skill called Dark Fusion, but really it kind of forces you to just turn your deck into an elemental heroes deck and just a not optimal e-hero deck. So anyway, you change one poly into a Dark Fusion. So Dark Fusion is the one that uses field and hand. Dark Calling is the one that uses graveyard and hand, so they both use hand. So you must have an extra deck that contains no monsters other than e-heroes or evil heroes, and then you turn a poly into a Dark Fusion. So simple enough, seems okay, but what does that even really add? We still have our Malicious Edge. You virtually need two of him to do anything with the Dark Fusion. I've worked in one copy of Dark Calling. Then we have 3 polys, 3 ways to search polys. So a lot of polys in our hand. Really, the only combo Dark Fusion gives us now is if we start, let's say we start with a Dark Calling, a poly, we have a Malicious Edge, and like a Stratos, a new Stratos. Normal summon Stratos, search a second Malicious Edge, you turn the poly into a Dark Fusion, use the Dark Fusion that sends 2 Malicious Edge to the graveyard. You got 1 Malicious Fiend, now you can use Dark Calling on those in the graveyard. 2 Malicious Fiend, and then you hopefully win the duel with a Beat Sick. I don't know. E-Heroes, I mean, this deck is barely E-Hero themed, or Evil Hero themed. We just had to because of the skill. The elemental heroes we're using are Great Tornado, Gaia, and Core. I really like Core. He's one of my favorite monsters in the game, but still not enough to make this deck anywhere near revived. So just normal E-Hero stuff with Forbidden Lance and a Treacherous using the Dark skill or the Dark Fusion skill and some Malicious Edge. Still not feeling it. We might get some play out of Supreme King skills for other decks, especially Triple Ds. People are running around with those Triple Ds right now using some of his skills. But as for evil heroes, they're just missing too much. It's not good enough, guys. So they need even more. They got a lot of quick support, but they need even more. So I hope you guys enjoy, and thanks for watching. Alright, here we are facing a Yami Yugi. We're going second. Let's see what we got. We have our Solid Soldier. We have our Blaze Man. We have a Dark Calling. Now we have a Stratos, so I'm going to set up for the next turn. We go Stratos into a Malicious Edge. Then we just battle our boy. It was a Bacon Saver. He was just a set monster, so I'm not too scared. Just throwing a Stratos out there. This boy's using Call the Mummy with Vampires. Very interesting. Special Summons Retainer. That does trigger his effect. Goes Vampire Takeover. He's going to set the Takeover. He goes for Desire on the Retainer. That lets him know a Grace. He'll be able to special summon the Grace with the Scourge. Down to 2,500 life points. This mad lad is doing a level 6 Xyz of a Bouncer right now. Are you kidding me? He swings with the Bouncer over the Stratos. Could have done the Rhino, honestly. Now we're gonna normal summon Blaze Man. He chooses not to use the Bouncer. That's his downfall, guys, because now we have it. We have Poly, we have 2 Malicious Edge, and we have Dark Calling. So with this combo, we're able to use our Dark Fusion, throw away the poly, make it a Dark Fusion. Sorry, throw away the poly, make it a Dark Fusion. Get our Malicious Fiend out. He does have a cutscene, so you know he's evil. The big blades and dark color scheme are not enough. You need that sinister smile for him to come out and show you he's a Malicious Fiend. So now we're able to use our Dark Calling and banish the monsters we just sent to the graveyard and bring out a second Malicious Fiend. So it's pretty much a 3,500 beat stick at this point. Swinging at Bouncer, he stops us with the Bacon Saver. Swinging at Bouncer again. Poor Bouncer could have stopped all of this by stopping our Blaze Man, but he was not anticipating a little poly being enough to stop him. So now Tanner's gonna hop on out. So use Takeover. Throw out Kingdom, bring out Duke. Duke makes us smell a monster. Kingdom would destroy one of our big boys, but we'd still have our other big boys and our boy Scoops. Great stuff, guys. Alright, here we are facing a Yusei. We're going second. See what our boys got for us. So we have a Malicious Edge. We have our Dark Calling. He's Noble Knights. We have a Stratos as well. He's going into Custenin. gotta normal summon our Stratos, search our Malicious Edge. We can use both of those with our Dark Calling. It sadly does banish them, but that's okay. Now we have our Malicious Fiend. Swirling around and stuff, getting that cutscene. There's the evil smile, that's how you know he's sinister. And here we go. We're gonna set up Forbidden Lance, swing over Dristan, swing over Castenin. That's gonna give him an XC summon of King Artorgus. He does get one instance of material. He's also gonna go with a Merlin. Merlin's going to bring out Knight Brothers, but they don't have any equip cards to put on them. This draw power doesn't give him any equips. He destroys our big boss, then he uses Chain Close, this cheeky dude. When something's destroyed, I can't use spell or traps anymore. I could have used Forbidden Lance to stop him from killing my Stratos, but I have a use for Forbidden Lance right now. We top deck a Poly, how perfect is that? We're able to search our Stratos, search any hero we want, Poly. That's Great Tornado. He only has 2,000 life points left, guys. We're going to lower that point to 1,100. Lower him even further with Forbidden Lance. And finish him off with some nice quick damage right to his monster. Great stuff, guys. Alright, here we are facing a Seto Kaiba. We're going second. Poor boy is going for a rank up on a little win streak. But he's going to get sucker punched by some heroes. So we're starting with the Treacherous, that's how you already know. It's gonna be easy duel. We got the new Stratos. He's not really new, but the card art is new. He's bringing out Acid Trip Blue Eyes from the dark side of dimensions. We got our Solid Soldier. He will trigger Stratos when he special summons Stratos. Obviously, you got both Blue Eyes out and a back row. So how are we gonna handle this? We top deck a Poly. That's perfect. We're gonna normal summon Solid Soldier, bring out our Stratos, destroy his back row's Econ. Obviously didn't want to use it. We go with the Great Tornado. He's going to lower both those Blue Eyes. Then we have our Solid Soldier targeting that Stratos. And then we swing over that boy. And he's permanently 1500. That's why Great Tornado is so great. Sets another back row, adds a Blue Eyes to his hand. That's going to be an alternative dragon hopping on out. So he's getting all the cutscenes here, baby. We are going to trigger our Treacherous Chapel, and that's how easily a difference of a whole duel Treacherous can make. He could have popped Great Tornado, he could have swung into defense position Stratos, but now he's just sucker punched to a nice easy lethal. Great stuff, guys. Alright, here we are facing a Yami Yugi. We're going second. No silver map for our boy over there. He's looking like 26 cards. So we have Stratos. We have means to search our Poly. Our opponent passes his turn. We go with Blazeman and a Poly. That can be... We use all Blazeman to make an Elemental Hero core. Now we're going to set our Forbidden Lance, and we don't swing in because we don't want to give him Destiny Draw. He's stuck without it. We just keep top decking our items. Now we get to Stratos into Stratos. Test the waters with just the 1800 monster before we do Destiny Draw again. If we feel a delay, like he'd have a Sphere Creeper or damage, we wouldn't trigger Destiny Draw. So it works out really great. Alright, here we are facing an Akiza. We're going first. She's looking for a rank up. We're denying a bunch of rank ups today. So we have two. So pretty much this, I think I don't even win this duel. I think I surrender it. So this is pretty much the combo. This is all we're going to show this. You got two Malicious, a Poly, and a Calling. This is all turn one. So we turn the Poly into a Dark Fusion. Use both. That's going to be one Malicious Edge. So this is pretty much all this skill gives you. This is, other than that, skill's pretty useless. You just clog up your deck with Malicious Edges. You're better off. I mean, this is worse than a generic Elemental Hero deck, so it's like, I don't see what E-Heroes or Evil Heroes are providing thus far. It's, I don't know, guys. That you tell me. They gotta have some sort of crazy monster, some sort of crazy boss, something that's too OP to release, so Konami's just dancing around with all this madness, all this support. We can't really do much with Evil Heroes. I think what it's going to be, we're just going to abuse the skills for other decks, for other archetypes, and that'll be good. That's a good use of Supreme King, honestly, to affect the meta. But as for ways for Konami to make money, I don't think Evil Heroes are going to do it till they're proven to be OP, and they are far, far from that. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and thanks for watching.